I will give you lots and lots of examples. In the next video, you can have a go for yourself. Okay, so here, given that this length here is 7 centimeters, work out this length here. Okay, with a triangle, with a right angle triangle, remember it has to be 90 degrees. You only need to know two things: the angle and one side, and then you could work out this length or this length here. Okay, so with a right angle triangle, you only need two things: the angle and one other length, and then you can work out the other two lengths. Okay, so here, given this, how would you work out this length here? So identify which two sides you're working with. You're working with this one here, and you want to know this length here. So you don't really care about this. You don't really care about that. So where's the sun? Well, the sun is always opposite of the angle here. So the sun will be here. So your sun's here. Where's the sea? Well, the C is the one that joins the right angle with the angle here. So your C would be here. If you're remember, this is a sign to heaven here, but this is not really in play. The hypotenuse is not really in play. We don't care about the hypotenuse. The other one would be the cord jumping out of the water. Here, it will require the hypotenuse, so we don't need cos. We don't need cos and we don't need sine. We don't need sine. So the only other one is getting a suntan. Okay, so the sun is here shining down. So remember, the reason why we don't need cos or sine is because the hypotenuse is not in play. We only care about this and this. These two are the two things that are in play because we are given this and we want to know x. So here we know we have to use tan. So tan theta equals tan theta. The theta you'd know is 42 here. Okay, so you can put that into here. Hang on, I'll do it later. Okay, so basically tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. Okay, because we've done this in the last video. So now you would put the 42 into the tan theta there. So let me do it here. So tan theta here will be 42. So I can say tan 42 equals opposite, which is 7. Okay, 7 over x. We don't know what x is, so leave x as x, and then we would rearrange it to make x a subject. So here, remember, this part is just a number because you would punch in 42 in your calculator and then punch tan, and this is in effect just a number. Okay, so you times both sides by x, so this will be x tan 42 equals 7. Okay, so now in effect you've got one number here timesing another number. So because you want to get x on its own, kill off with tan 42. So divide both sides by tan 42. So on the left hand side it would just be x. On the right hand side, take the 7 down and divide by tan 42. So this would be your answer. X equals this. On your calculator, just punch in the number 7, punch in the number divide, punch in and then divide. We'll work out this thing here, tan 42 on your calculator. So you might need, well, anyway, just get 7 divided by, work out tan 42 and put that number into this bubble here, and then later on get 7 divided by whatever that answer is. Okay, but with me you can just leave it like this. Okay, all right. So the next one here, work out x here. So here, hang on, let me think. So here the c. Where's the c? The c would be here. The c would be here. The sun is always opposite of the angle here. Okay, so the sun would be here. which two sides are in play? Well, you want to know this, and you're given this, so you don't really care about the adjacent. Okay, so when you have the sun shining down, you don't really care about that. When you have the cord jumping out of the water, you don't care about that. You only care about this, the sign to heaven, because the adjacent is not in place. That's why we don't care about this. We don't care about this. Well, because the adjacent is not in play. So now, what is it? Hang on, let's think. So we will need sine basically. So sine theta equals x, the opposite, over the hypotenuse, which is 8 here. Okay. Now, sine. We can put the 73 into this theta here. So sine 73 equals x over 8. Remember, this is just one whole number. So now times both sides by 8 to get x on its own. So it would be 8 sine 73 equals x. So this will be your answer. So you can leave it as this. Okay. If you really want to know what it is, then punch this into your calculator, sine 73, and then times 8, and then that will give you x. Okay. Next one here. Okay. To do this one here, remember we've got to find out the hypotenuse here. So whether let's see, this would be your opposite here. So the sun would be here. Where's the C? Well, the C is the one that joins up the right angle with this angle here. So the C is there. So the two sides we're dealing with would be the adjacent and the hypotenuse. This is the adjacent, the hypotenuse here. We don't care about the opposite. Okay, the opposite is not in play. So we will need a cord jumping out of the water, because the other one would be the two rays coming out of the sun. Well, the opposite is not in place, so we don't really need the two rays. We care about the cord jumping out of the water. So it will be this. Okay. Remember, it starts here. So let's see. So we know we need cos. Okay. We know we need cos. So cos theta. Well, theta happens to be 27 here. So cos 27 equals, well, the adjacent here, which is 10. Okay, 10 here over x. We want to know what x is. Okay, remember that this is just this is just a number. So now times both sides by x to get x on its own. So x cos 27 equals 10. So now this is just a number. This is just a number. So divide both sides by cos 27. So x will be on its own here. So 10 over cos 27. So this will be your answer. Okay. Work out what this thing is on a calculator, and then just get 10 divided by whatever that answer was. Okay, that will give you x. And because we'll work in centimeters, your answer will, whatever the answer is, it will be in centimeters. Okay. Next one here. So here, work out x. So the two sides that are in play are the hypotenuse and the opposite. So the C would be here, the sun would be here, and the sun has two rays coming out. So we will need the sine one, okay? Because the adjacent is not in play. So we don't really care about this one, and we don't care about the cord jumping out of the water. We only care about sine. So sine the angle, which is 39, equals the opposite, which is x, over 6. Now we want to know what x is. Remember, this is just a number. So what you do, you times 6 to both sides. So 6 sine 39 equals x. So on your calculator, work out what this thing is, and then times it by 6. That will give you x. It will be centimeters. Okay, because of this. Right, this one here. So here, work out x here. The c, where's the c? The c is here. Okay, the opposite, the sun would be here. So which two are in play? Well, remember, we don't care about the hypotenuse. So the sun has two rays coming out, this one here and this one here. The beach is here, don't forget. So you're going to get a suntan. So it will be a tan. You will need tan. You will need this one here. So tan the angle, which is 31, equals, well, opposite is 5. And the adjacent would be x. So somehow get x on the sun. Times both sides by x. So tan 31, 5 here, and then divide both sides by tan 31. Okay, divide both sides by tan 31. So it would be x here, and take the 5 down, divided by tan 31. So that would be your final answer. X equals this. Oh, well, this, sorry. Okay?